Hello, it's Eliza Bloom Robinson here, joining you on this beautiful, sunny Arizona, warm Arizona day. Adjust that just a little bit. There we go. Did you notice that the orange tree behind me is almost in a heart shape? How cool is that? No, we didn't do it that way on purpose. It just happened. Anyway, today is day number 18 of 40 days of healing energy for the world. And what I wanted to do today was just simply activate a sense of well-being. I was listening to Abraham this morning, and he always talks about that state of the vortex, that state of raising your vibration, raising your frequency from where you are to the next level. Ultimately, you land in a place called the vortex, or in my world, into that state of ease. My book, Falling into Ease, is really all about that, with a variety of different tools and paradigms and modalities about that. But what I was listening to this morning, and what I wanted to bring to you today, is just the idea of being in a state of well-being. Think about that word. I use ease all the time. So try it on in the same way. Like, would it be all right with you if life got easier? Yeah, of course it would. What would it feel like to be in a state of well-being? Well-being is different than stress. It's different than overwhelm. It's different than struggle. It's different than suffering. It's different than dis-ease. Well-being is being in the flow. So what we know is that every time we touch a frequency that is higher than where we've been hanging out, we're expanding, we're opening, we're coming into a greater flow. Abraham used to talk about, or I used to talk about, I think I got it from Abraham years and years ago, the 68-second rule. And the idea with that is that when you hold a vibration or a frequency for 68 seconds, it's long enough that it builds a new neural pathway in your system. It's long enough that everything unlike it will either bubble up to be released or will be released. And so let's hold a frequency of well-being. Now what they're saying is it just takes 17 seconds to hold it long enough that other like-minded, like-feeling, like vibrations will come and join. So when we hold any of these healing energies for the world over 17 seconds, or if you're feeling very adventurous, up to 68 seconds, that's enough that you become a vibratory match. That's enough that other things like that vibration will join. So, well-being. How do we activate it? Simply by being willing. So if you're watching live, and I see some of you are, and if you're watching the recording, I invite you to just take a breath. Like, regardless of what's going on in your world, regardless of what's going on your plate or your phone or your work or your family or anything right now, regardless of anything going on right now, take a breath and fall into well-being. Fall into the idea that there is a place, a space of well-being right in the middle, right in the center of what you're experiencing. Find it. Just find it. Many of us will automatically drop from our heads to our bodies, from the outer to the inner, from our head down into our heart. I like to drop even further down into our hips. Find well-being right now in this moment. Find it. And we're going to hold it. Open palms, right? We're going to hold it gently. We're going to allow it to expand, allow it to bring our frequency, our vibration up into the vibration of well-being. There we go. Nice. Can you feel it? Take a breath. Take another breath. And we're just going to bask for another 17 seconds. Just bask in well-being. Now just notice what you notice. You might notice that your energy field is quieter, that it is more aligned, that it is freer, that it is expanded. And we're just going to hold it. The state of well-being, we're going to expand it even further and imagine that well-being is encircling and folding, permeating and penetrating the entire planet, the entire world. And we're going to just hold it gently. We're going to bask in it for another 17 seconds. Ready? Well-being for the world. Very nice. Very nice. If you're super adventuresome, you might try it again for 68 seconds. We're going to leave it at 17 seconds times 3 so far for today. Basking, resting in the vibration and the frequency of well-being. When you hold it long enough, everything else changes. Our tendency is to touch it and go good enough, but hold it, keep it a practice. Try 17 seconds, try 68 seconds, and see how your world changes. Do it again and again and again. I'm Eliza Bloom Robinson, transformational catalyst and spiritual healer, here joining with you on 40 days of healing energy for the world. If you would like your own personal healing, I'm offering some soul clearing work, which is a personal healing, an energetic healing, and I'll post the link up there right now. Have some availability in the next week or so, so would love to support you in your own personal healing so that you too can access well-being easier and more frequently. Have a very, very blessed day. Namaste. Till tomorrow.